Hey, just Jay here. Today I'm going to be going over a few options for USB cables when using the controller for the DJI Inspire 1 or also the Phantom 3. Any of them that uses the USB port that comes up to your iPhone or iPad. If you've probably used one of these cables, just the standard one that's about 3 feet long, and it's really annoying when you plug this guy in and then this is what I end up doing, wrapping it around a ton of times and then trying to thread it through here and then up and in, and it just turns into a rat's nest here at the bottom. It's really not an elegant solution. I wanted to get a shorter USB cable. Now what I found out what was ridiculous is 3-foot USB cables are really cheap, but for whatever reason when you go down to about 1 foot, all of a sudden they go up in price. So we've got these 3 versions. The cheapest one is right here. It's the Anker brand, and it's a USB cable, 1-foot lightning connector. Then these 2 versions, the Cam Bond and the StarTech.com version, again they're both 1 foot, and these ones were about $14. I bought all of these on Amazon. So each one has some advantages and disadvantages to it. So first we'll look at the Anker, and again I've actually used these, so I'm not just taking them out of the box the first time right now. But so simple packaging, really small, and 1-foot cable. Pretty much as simple as you can get. Plug it in, plug it into the back here, and plug it into your phone or iPad, and you're good to go. And you got a little bit of slack in there, it's not too tight. And this should work also for your iPad. It'll reach, but I just use my iPhone. I actually prefer a little bit smaller screen and less weight in my hands. So that's the Anker one, and it feels, the cable itself feels not quite as good as an Apple brand cable, but it feels pretty good. It's a solid cable. It's not a super cheapo cable, and this one was I think around $8-9. Basic standard cable, nothing too exciting there, probably your cheapest option. Then we have the Cam Bond, and now the Cam Bond one kind of comes in this nice packaging. Again, it's a little bit more expensive. It has here a little Velcro strap that comes with it. And the nice thing about this cable, it does feel a little bit nicer. It's a little bit more stiff. It's not necessarily as flexible, but it feels like it's really sturdy and durable. And the connectors are really nice. You can get this in different colors and stuff as well if you really want. And again, the exact same thing. Plugs in here, comes up over, plugs into your phone or your tablet, and you're good to go. And this one looks really nice. It's solid. This is actually the one that I think I prefer over the Anker version. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, I think this is probably my favorite cable. Then I thought that this was interesting, the StarTech.com version, or 1-foot cable. I got one that was coiled because I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. So you take this out, and it's a little bit stiff. So the first thing you got to do is loosen it up a little bit. But when you pull it out, it stays stretched out a little bit. So it just takes a little bit of probably using it quite a bit, and then it will start working a little bit better like that. But one thing that I did notice with this, so I thought, okay, this is perfect because it stretches out, and so it will accommodate whatever length I really need. And I thought, oh man, this is going to be great. Well, you plug it in and you bring it up over here, pop it into your iPhone or your tablet, and the one thing, while it looks all cool and it seems like it'll be great, there's a lot of tension right here. This is just pulling down on the cable really hard, like this connector. It's long enough to get there, but the stress that it's putting on the connector is a little bit crazy. Out of the 3 cables, this is the one I would actually least recommend for this specific application. While it looks cool, it does seem to be putting a lot of stress on the connector here. So I don't really like that. So I do recommend getting a shorter cable than the Apple brand cable. It's 3 feet and it's just too long for this application, and it turns into a rat's nest. These two, it's kind of a toss-up between the two. If it's worth a little bit more money to you, I would go ahead and get this one. It looks nicer, it feels nicer, it just seems like the build quality is a little bit better on this than the Anker brand, but honestly, you're probably not going to be putting a whole lot of stress on this cable. Plugging it in, it's not going to be getting a lot of wear and tear, so either of these cables are going to last a really, really long time. So you can find these on Amazon. Again, the Anker is about $8, $9, and the Cambond is in the $14 range. Hopefully this helped you in picking out a new USB cable for your transmitter for your DJI Inspire 1 or your Phantom 3. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear your feedback, whether it's positive or negative, so we can continue to improve our channel. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe.